What's up, HASfit Tribe? It's your personal trainer, Coach Kozak.
And I'm Claudia, and this is a total body strength workout.
Today's routine is broken up into 4 parts. Getting started with the warm-up.
Part 2, we're gonna hit your upper body.
And in part 3, we're going after those legs and glutes.
And we're going to finish it off with a cool down.
Now, today's routine does require a pair of dumbbells and then either a chair, bench, or box.
So if you're ready to begin, let's get stronger.
All right, let's get started by warming up our upper bodies and our shoulders specifically with a shoulder complex. So with your shoulders back, good posture, elbows are in and elbows are bent at a 90-degree angle. Let's go ahead and raise those elbows up to our sides. And now let's pull those hands back, reach straight up overhead, and then reverse it. Pull down on the elbows, bring the hands back and elbows down into the side. So we're gonna repeat that same sequence. Making sure to breathe, nice and controlled. Loosening up those shoulders, our rotator cuffs, as well as our scapulas as we move through the sequence. This is also a great one to help improve your posture. You know, if you're somebody who sits at a desk a lot or spends a lot of time driving, it's a great one to just open up those shoulders and help you regain that posture. Just moving through this sequence. We're not counting any reps in today's warm-up, just moving at a nice warm-up controlled pace. There'll be plenty of time for the work coming up. Let's go through it one more time. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All right, shake those shoulders loose. Whew. All right, now let's warm up our back, shoulders, and chest. We're gonna do a bent over sequence. So feet shoulder width apart, let's bend over on a 45-degree angle. We're gonna start with the bent over T. So with our pinkies up, we're gonna bring our straight arms up and out to the side. This one's gonna loosen up your chest as well as your shoulders and back. Keep your head in line with your spine. Nice full range of motion. Bring the hands all the way down and all the way up. And as I said, keeping those pinkies up on this one. Great move here if you suffer from any shoulder impingements. Helps to loosen up those shoulders. Keep that back nice and straight. Again, we don't want our head up, but instead keep that head in line with your spine. Now let's move into a bent over Y. So we're gonna bring those thumbs up now and bringing the arms up and out into a Y formation. So not straight up and not straight out to the side, but instead creating a Y formation. Nice controlled pace here. And as we're going through this, hopefully your mobility is improving from rep to rep as we're loosening up. And let's finish up with a I. So now bringing those arms straight up overhead and keeping those thumbs up straight up in the air. Finishing or trying to finish with our biceps by our ears. Again, breathing one into the next here. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right.
Love that sequence.
Yeah, me too.
My favorite.
I always feel better afterwards.
I know.
All right, let's move into a punch out next. So we're gonna loosen up that upper body at the same time, get our heart rate up just a little bit here, and also increase our overall body temperature. Bring those hands back to your chin, full range of motion. I could use a little warming up. It is cold in the gym today.
It is chilly.
All right, full range of motion, extending those arms. Get a little bit of core twist in at the same time. Warming them up here. Not much left. Let's go last 10 seconds.
Let's go. Punch, punch, punch.
Letting out that stress for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All right, I'm feeling warm.
All right.
Feeling
I
good to
feel
go?
warm. I'm good. Yeah.
All right, let's do it. We're getting started with a superset. So we're going to go back and forth between 2 exercises. And for these 2 exercises, you're going to need that bench, chair, or box that we talked about in the introduction. We're starting with a seated bent over row. So from a seated position, I have my 2 dumbbells. We're both going to be performing the same move on this one. We're going to bend over at a 45-degree angle, keeping our back straight, shoulders are back.
Keeping our head in line with our back.
And we're going to perform a full range of motion row, pulling back on those dumbbells all the way up and all the way down. We're going to do 10 repetitions in total, nice and under control. All right, let's get it going. 3, 2, 1, begin. And again, those shoulders stay back. We don't want your head up like this while you're doing it, but instead, keeping that head in line with your spine. Control the way up and control the way down.
That's halfway already.
We're going to talk a lot today about time under tension and making sure we're controlling both ends of the move. And that is very true for this one.
9, and last one right here.
And 10. Good. Okay, we can actually set your dumbbells to the side for the next one, as we're going to use our body weight. So again, we're going to need that chair, bench, or box, whatever you have. We're going to show you a couple different variations on this one. We're moving into a chair dip. Now I'm going to perform this move with my feet elevated, and this is going to be the most difficult variation.
And I'm actually going to be performing the chair dip with my feet on the ground. There's a couple of variations here too. You can either do it this way with your legs extended or at a 90-degree angle.
Our hands are on the bench. We're going to lower our bodies until they get to a 90-degree, or I'm sorry, till our elbows get to a 90-degree angle, and then extend back up. All right, ready? Let's do it. 10 repetitions in total, all the way up, all the way down. You decide which variation is right for you. Nice, full range of motion. And maybe you start with the harder variation and you need to move to an easier one. Or maybe you start with an easier one and you're feeling good by the end and you move to a hard one.
3 more.
We encourage you to make this routine work for you. Excellent.
Last one right here.
And 0. Good. Okay, so that's the end of the first round of the superset. We're doing this 3 times in total. So 1 down, 2 more to go. All right, so we're moving on to that, back to that seated bent over row. We're going to need our dumbbells and our chair, getting set up, keeping the pace up here. Sitting down, pulling back on those elbows. And 3, 2, 1, begin. Again, nice full range of motion. On this, we're alternating a push and a pulling exercise. So while our back muscles are resting, our chest muscles are working, and vice versa. It's a great technique to help you keep the pace up. Nice full range of motion, pulling back on those elbows like you have a string attached to them on every rep. Don't pull back on the hands, but
2
instead
more.
Pulling back on the elbows.
Last one right here.
All right. It's feeling good already.
Feeling really good.
Dumbbells off to the side, right back into those chair dips. Again, you decide which variation is appropriate for you. 10 repetitions. Here we go. Back muscles are resting. And on this one, our chest, triceps, and shoulders are working together. And begin.
Inhale on the way down. Exhale on the way up.
That's a good tip. Controlling that breathing. And again, controlling both ends of the move. That means on the way down and on the way up. And if you feel yourself starting to do shorter half reps, we're not going down until those elbows get to a 90, then we recommend you switch to an easier version.
2 more.
Nice, almost there. Last one. 0. All right, 2 down of each. We got 1 more to go.
I'm feeling strong. I don't know about you guys, but
I'm feeling warm too. Yeah, we're jumping right into this with these 2 moves. Okay, grabbing those dumbbells. And again, if you need to mix up your weight, change up your weight, whether it's heavier, lighter, feel free to do so at any time.
Definitely.
Okay, bent over, 45-degree angle. Pulling back on those elbows.
Last one of these.
Last one, let's hit it. Pulling back on those elbows every time. Good posture. Keep those shoulders retracted. Squeezing those back muscles on every rep. This one's working our lats, our biceps, forearms, even lower back a little bit just to hold and maintain this position. Excellent work.
3 more.
Last 3 of these. Full range of motion. Get them all the way up there.
Last one right here.
Make it count. Boom. Done.
Beautiful.
Cross those off the list. Keeping this pace up.
Whew.
Moving on to those chair dips.
Back to these chair dips.
All right. Back is resting. Chest, shoulders, triceps are working. Let's do it. And 3, 2, 1, begin. Full range of motion. And again, if you start with the harder and easier variation, you need to mix it up. We encourage you to do so. And that's going to be the key throughout today's workout.
Halfway.
Is modifying it to meet your needs. Come on, let's go. Pushing it right here. What did you come here for? Focusing on it.
Last one.
Ooh, it burns so good. Excellent. All right, next up, we're gonna do a tri-set. So we have 3 exercises. We're gonna do 2 sets of all 3. Getting started with a straight arm reverse fly. And I'm gonna warn you straight ahead that you're probably not gonna need that much weight for this one.
Definitely not. I'm going as low as I can go on the weight scale.
So adjust your weight accordingly. We're bending over at a 45-degree angle. Our arms are straight, palms are facing inward, keeping those arms straight. We're gonna bring the arms up till parallel to the ground, squeeze the middle of our back, and return. 12 repetitions in total. Let's get it going together. And begin. Squeeze the middle of your back on every rep. Again, nice and under control on these. Not a race. We don't want to allow momentum to take over. And also we want to make sure we're controlling the descent or the lowering phase of this move. Don't just allow the dumbbells to flop back down at the bottom. Instead, really control them. Every rep, I want you to squeeze the middle of your back. Act like I have my finger right in the middle of your back and trying to squeeze my finger.
We have 2 more. That was 10.
So it's working those upper back muscles as well as your rhomboids.
Last one.
Last one, make it count. Boom. All right, next one we're moving into is a bicep move. I'm gonna go a little bit heavier for this one. If you wanna use the same weight or if you only have 1 set of dumbbells, that's okay as well. So we're gonna grab our dumbbells, 2 of them, and make our way on over to a wall. We're gonna do a 2-stage wall curl. So with our back flat up against the wall, also gonna put our upper arms flat against the wall. Palms are facing forward. Now here's the 2-stage part. We're gonna curl until those elbows get to a 90, pause, and then finish the curl, and then all the way back down. That's 1. We're doing 12 in total. 3, 2, 1, begin. Up, pause at a 90, and then finish. And we're controlling the way up as well as the way down. And this one's really working that time under tension. Yes, it's about the weight, but it's also really about that time under tension and controlling the weight. Excellent. And the reason why we're up against the wall on this one is because it really takes away our ability to use momentum and to swing our arms. So many times when we're performing curls or bicep moves, momentum really takes over, but it's hard to let momentum interfere when you're up against the wall like this. Making sure to breathe, not holding your breath. Excellent. And we're breathing in on the easiest part of the move, so it's going to be the lowering phase. Breathing in as we lower, and then breathing out, exhaling as we curl up.
2 more.
We're almost there. Biceps are burning. Ours are burning too.
Last one.
Fighting with you right here. Let's go, HASfit Tribe. And 12. Whew.
Oh, goodness
Burns
gracious.
so good. You can
All
set
right.
those dumbbells down.
Ooh.
Not much of relief coming though. We're gonna move to the floor and we're moving into a wide grip push-up. So for this one, we're gonna have our hands wider than a traditional push-up and our fingers pointed out. I'm gonna be up on my feet for this one.
And I'm gonna be down on my knees.
You decide which variation is right for you. We're gonna lower our body until the elbows reach a 90-degree angle and then press off the palms back up. Again, it's 12 repetitions. Doing it together. Come on, let's go. 3, 2, 1, begin. So on this one, as our back and biceps are resting, our chest, triceps, and shoulders are working together.
Inhale on the way down, and you're gonna exhale as you exert and push up.
Exactly. And the reason for the wide grip or the wide hand positioning on this one is it places more emphasis on your chest and hits it from a little different angle than a traditional push-up would. Just a way to mix it up. Anytime you can mix it up, it can help you overcome and blast through those plateaus. Breathing in on the way down.
3 more.
Exhaling on the way up. You got it, HASfit Tribe.
2 more.
Almost there. Pushing right to the end.
Last one.
Make it count. Boom, there it is.
Excellent.
Okay, so that's one time through this tricep.
1 more.
One more to go. So
1 more round.
I'm using that light weight again. For
Shake
those
it out.
Straight arm flies. Straight arm reverse flies. Bending over at a 45. Arms are straight. And let's begin. 12 repetitions in total. Again, we're controlling the way up and the way down. And if you're having trouble with the weight on this one, you drop it, or I mean, even a couple of water bottles, soup cans will do the trick on this one. It is a hard move. Doesn't look like much, but when done right,
Halfway.
it is challenging.
That's true.
Excellent. Come on, keep grinding through it right here. One right into the next. Controlling that descent, that lowering phase.
2 more.
Here we are, last one. And 0.
Ooh.
All right, let's work those biceps next.
All right, I'm gonna drop the weight. A little too heavy the first time around.
And that's it, Mick, adjusting the workout to meet your needs.
That's right.
Okay, here we go. Up against the wall, shoulders are back, upper arms are up against the wall. 2-stage wall curl. Let's get at it. Up, pause, finish that curl, and control the descent. And that's it right here. As this workout progresses and continues to get tougher, it's gonna be up to you to remind yourself why you pressed that play button today, what it is that made you start this workout, and that's gotta be your driver, your motivator to get you through to the end. Because it is gonna be tough, and when times get tough, you gotta have a reason or a purpose for being. Whew, feeling good.
That's the halfway point.
Pushing through that burn, fighting through it right here. Come on, let's go. Every repetition is getting you just that much closer to your goal. Keeping that upper arm glued to the wall. We are burning too.
2 more.
Right
That's
there
it.
with you. Let's go. Come on, finish strong, HASfit Tribe. Finish strong. Oh,
Last one.
let's go, let's go, let's go. Boom. Oh, there it is.
Oh,
No more of those. You can
no.
check those off your list.
But you do have some wide push-ups.
That's true. She speaks the truth. Let's hit the floor, everybody.
But you can do it. You've already done it once.
That's it. Those who believe they can and those who believe they can't are both right. Which one are you right now? Let's do it. Fingers pointed out. I'm up on my feet
I'm down on my knees.
and we are beginning. 12 reps in total. Ideally, you're coming down until those elbows get to a 90-degree angle, and then you're pressing right back up.
Inhale. Exhale on the way up.
That's it. Focus on that breathing. Focus on that motivator. Go into your happy place. Thinking about anything other than how bad it's burning.
Halfway.
Let's go. Thinking about how great you're going to feel when this workout's all done. Think about what would happen if you stopped working out and never exercised again. one right into the next. Come on.
2 more. That's it.
Finish strong, HASfit Tribe. Let's do it.
Last one.
And 12. Excellent. We're going to need 2 dumbbells for our next superset, and we're headed to the floor. So we're starting with a lying straight arm fly, going down onto our backs. We're going to extend those dumbbells straight up overhead with our arms straight, palms facing in. Now we're going to lower those dumbbells, keeping those arms straight, nice and under control. Don't bounce them off the floor. And then raise the dumbbells straight back up and squeeze our chest. 12 repetitions in total, doing it together. You know the drill. 3, 2, 1, and begin. Nice and under control all the way down and all the way up. Not going to take a lot of weight on this one. Again, focusing on keeping those arms straight and also keep those dumbbells in line with your chest. Don't allow them to hover over your face or your head. And in doing so, that would allow your shoulders to take over, but we really want your chest to be the primary mover on this one. Yes, your shoulders are going to be involved as well.
Inhaling on the way down, and you're going to exhale on the movement up.
That's it. We don't want you to relax or to rest at the bottom either. So while you are tapping the ground with those dumbbells, don't actually set the dumbbells down or take a moment to rest. Again, it's all about that time under tension. We really want those muscles to do the work. We don't want momentum to take over or your ligaments and tendons to do the work. But again, making those muscles work here.
8.
That's it. Nice and under control. It'd be much easier to just bounce those dumbbells off the floor, but we are resisting that temptation. You got it. Not many left. Last 2.
That's right.
Breathing in, inhaling on the way down, and then exhaling as we come together and squeeze that chest up at the top.
Last one right here.
Making it count and squeeze. Good job. Okay, keeping those dumbbells up. We're going to move right into the next one. No break. Now we're going to do a 2-in-1 exercise. On the way down, we're going to only bend at the elbows, keeping the palms facing in. We're going to do a tricep extension. When you get to the bottom, bring those elbows to the floor, and we're going to press up in a narrow press. So it's 2-in-1. On the way down, that negative move is going to be a negative tricep extension. Roll the dumbbells over, and then press straight up. Doing 12 all together.
We'll count this one as 2.
We'll count that as 2. Yeah, sorry, I didn't officially say to begin
okay.
there. My bad, everybody.
That's 3.
Nice and control on the way down. Good. And the point of this 2-in-1 move is you want to try to use a weight that you wouldn't necessarily be able to do 12 repetitions on the way up and the way down. And that's why you got to do the narrow press on the way up. So we're just focusing on that negative, overloading that negative portion on the tricep extension, on that lowering phase.
This is the halfway point.
And on that tricep extension, really trying to keep your elbows pointed up, straight in the sky, only bending at the elbows. Really emphasizing that, and it'll help us to isolate our triceps on this move. Good, under control. Another move here would be a lot easier just to let the dumbbells flop up and down. But we're staying under control.
2 more.
Almost there. Fighting through it together. We're right there with you, HASfit Tribe. Good, good, good. Last one. And 0. Okay, keep those dumbbells up. We're not letting them go yet. That's 1 down. 1 to go. We're headed right back into those straight arm flies. Begin. Yes, by the end of this superset, your chest and shoulders are going to be on fire. But that's all right. That's how we know it's working. 12 straight arm flies coming straight at you. Let's do it. Fighting together, rep by rep. Reminding yourself what it is that made you press that play button. Something got you moving today. You're working towards something, whether you're trying to gain muscle, improve your strength, or just get better at your life and day-to-day activities, whatever it is, staying focused on it. What is your why? What's your reason for being here today?
Halfway point. 6 more.
Recognizing that every repetition is getting you just that much closer to your goals. Squeezing your chest up at the top. Excellent work. Almost there. Fighting to the end of this one. We're not going to stop when it hurts. We're going to stop when we're done.
3 more.
That's it. Only 3 more. That's it. You got it. You got it. Nice and under control. Don't pick up the pace. I know it's tempting to do so.
And here's your last one coming up.
Here it is. Here it is. Last one. And squeeze that chest on the way up. Okay, here we are. Back into the tricep extension and narrow press. And begin. Only bend at those elbows on the way down. Roll them over and press. That's 1 down, 11 to go. Finish this superset strong. You got it right here. Never said it'd be easy, but it will be worth it. Think about how good you're gonna feel when this workout is all done. Every repetition getting us just that much closer. Come on, HASfit Tribe. What do you got right here? Making it count. Gonna exceed our own expectations today. Staying under control on the way down. Man, my triceps are lighting up on fire.
That's your halfway point. You only have 6 more to go.
Burn so good. Come on, last 6 right here. Stay tough, everybody. Stay tough. Right there with you. This is it. Finishing this superset. You've made it this far. Do not quit now. Fight into the end.
3 more.
That's it. Only 3 more. You got this. That's nothing. 3 reps. Now 2 reps. Oh, come on. Let's go. Come on.
Stop trying to make people laugh.
Here it is. Whatever it takes to get your mind off those burning triceps. Come on. Here it is. Last one.
Push it.
0.
Nice work.
Excellent job. All right, we're coming back up onto our feet for the next one, and we're moving into another tri-set. So we have 3 exercises, and again, we're doing 2 sets of each.
2 sets.
So grabbing our 2 dumbbells, we're gonna move into a dumbbell front raise plus shrug combination move here. Feet are shoulder width apart, palms are at our side facing in. We're gonna raise those dumbbells up, and at the same time, we're gonna twist like we're pouring out a glass of water. Return back to your side, and then dumbbell shrug, bringing your shoulders to your ears. So 2 for 1 there. We're doing 12 repetitions. Not gonna take a lot of weight on this one.
Definitely
all right, let's begin. So coming up, and then we're pouring out our glass of water. Dumbbells back to the side, and shrug. Repeat, 12 repetitions in total. Again, a little combo move here. This shrug is gonna work your traps, and this front raise is gonna work your anterior deltoids, which is your front of your shoulders. Making sure to breathe, and again, staying under control on both moves here.
That's a halfway point already.
It'd be really easy to just use momentum and use the momentum to flop those dumbbells up, but we're staying under control, especially on the way back down. Excellent. 1 right into the next here. Adjusting your weight as needed.
2 more.
Ooh, burn so good. Here we
And
are.
12.
Finishing strong. 0. Good. Ooh. Okay, we got to move for our arms next. Another combo move here. All right, I'm going to use the same weight for this one. We're going to do a combo dumbbell curl plus tricep kickback. So we're bent over on a 45-degree angle. Let's pull those elbows up until they're parallel to our bodies, and they're just going to stay there the whole time. Now we're going to perform a curl, bringing our pinkies in, and then we're going to extend at the elbow, pinkies out, performing a tricep extension, and return. So that's 12 repetitions on this one. Let's get it going. And dumbbells up, elbows up, curl, pinkies in, and pinkies out. That's 1 repetition. Pinkies in, pinkies out, pinkies in, pinkies out. This one's working our biceps and our triceps at the same time. Again, we're trying our best to eliminate any swinging or momentum and keeping those elbows up the whole move. Good. Concentrate on those pinkies.
We're ready on number 8.
That's it. Come on. One right into the next here. Arms are on fire.
2 more.
That's how we know it's working.
Last one.
And 0. Good. Okay, one last one in this tricep. We are burning out those arms.
Yes, we are. My goodness.
Okay, we're moving into a dumbbell isometric twist. So let's get those elbows at a 90-degree angle. Palms are facing up. Elbows are locked into our side. We're going to twist those palms so they're facing down and then back. That's 1 rep. We're doing that 12 times.
15 times.
I'm sorry, 15 times. Whew.
Sorry, guys.
Wishful thinking, I guess.
Sorry,
yes,
I
it is
corrected
15. It is 15 times. Okay, let's do it. Palms are facing up. And
here we go.
Begin. Twist them down and up. That's 1. Good. Under control. And you are going to need to go to your happy place on this one because it is going to burn. Got to be stronger than that burn. Pushing past it. This one's working our biceps as well as our forearms and grip. All working together on this one. Good.
This is number 9.
There it is. More than halfway done.
2/3 of the way. Here we go.
That's it. Come on, let's go. One into the next right here. Fighting past that burn. Stronger than that burn.
2 more.
Here we are. Last one. And 0.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Got a good bicep pump going now.
Oh, I'm going to shake it out.
I think I'm going to lower my weight for this next go around. I want to make sure I'm using proper form.
That's true.
So if you need to do so, feel free. Otherwise, we're getting right back into that dumbbell front raise and twist plus shrug. Shoulders are back. And
last set.
Last set of these. Let's do it. Palms facing one another. Pour out that glass of water. Return and shrug and repeat. Excellent job. One into the next here. Pouring out that glass of water on every rep. And while it's not required, that's why we do recommend having a couple pairs of dumbbells available of different weights, just in case you need to mix it up. You see today I'm using these power block dumbbells.
Halfway.
And they help me to just have more variations to choose from. We do have the link available in the video description for them. One to the next right here. Fighting through that burn. It's the last set of these. Come on.
And you have 2 more. That's it.
Almost there. We're right there with you, HASfit Tribe.
Ooh, last one. Let's go. Twist it. Shrug it out. Nice work.
Oh, that was it. Okay, good. Thank you, goodness. Okay, moving on to a dumbbell curl plus kickback. You can tell the burn was starting to take over.
My goodness, I know. I had to snap out of it. All
Actually,
right.
I'm going to go up and wait a little bit for my curls. Bending over at a 45-degree angle. Elbows are up, and let's do 12. Pinkies in, and then pinkies out on that tricep kickback. Excellent work. Every muscle group's getting hit in this upper body workout today. Very efficient workout. Using a lot of compound moves here. Hitting multiple muscles at the same time.
6 more.
Come on, making it count right here, everybody. What did you come here for? Stronger than that burn right here. It's all about that mental toughness. Your arms are telling you they don't have anything left, but they're lying to you.
Last one right here. Let's go.
Boom. Here it is.
Oh, see how fast that goes?
Let's test that mental toughness. Let's see if this last one goes fast. Mind over matter right here. You're in control. Palms are up. Elbows are in. 15 times. Finish strong. Let's begin. Twist and back. Good. This is it right here. Think about how good you're going to feel when this workout is all done. Don't quit. Don't give up.
5.
Don't hit that pause button. Working all the way to the end right here. Come on, finish strong. Finishing strong. Keep those elbows bent at a 90. Almost there.
10. 5 more.
Testing that mental toughness right here. Come on. Prove to yourself how tough you are. Right here, right now. This is it. Come on.
2 more.
And last one. Let's get it. Set those dumbbells down. My arms are feeling like jello.
Woo.
We're starting with a posterior swing for our warm-up. Feet are a little wider than shoulder width apart. Slight bend in those knees. Now we're going to swing your hands through your legs, keeping your back straight. Hips go back, hips come forward. Squeeze your glutes up at the top. So on every repetition, we're pushing those hips back to the wall behind us. Keep your back straight, head in line with your spine, and then squeeze those glutes up at the top. This one's going to warm up your hamstrings, glutes, and lower back, as well as helping to increase your overall body temperature and getting your heart rate up a little bit at the same time.
So again, this is a hinge movement. You don't want to turn this into a squat.
Yep, so it's hips back, hips forward, and repeat. Now we're not going to count any repetitions here in the warm-up. Just want you to move at a warm-up pace. There will be plenty of time for work coming up. Making sure to breathe. We're inhaling on the way down and exhaling on the way up as we squeeze those glutes up at the top. And every time we're trying to push those hips back to that wall behind us, feeling that stretch in our backside, maintaining that slight bend in our knees throughout. Doing this one for just 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Excellent. All right, we're going to move to the floor for the next one. We're doing a bird dog. So we're going to get on all fours. This is a great one to get those glutes firing and activated. So from all fours, let's start by bringing your right hand to your left knee. Now at the same time, I'm going to bring my right fist up and I'm going to kick back with my left heel. So not bringing that heel up, but straight back. Now return that hand down, hand to knee, and then again. We're pressing and pushing with that heel like we're trying to kick a hole in the wall behind us. We're not lifting up, but instead we're kicking straight back, squeezing those glutes, as well as squeezing your upper back as you bring that straight arm up on every rep. This one's all about concentration, making sure you're activating the right muscles, which are your glutes, hamstrings, upper back muscles, keeping your core tight, shoulders nice and straight. You don't want to be rotating at all on this one.
Same with your hips.
That's it. And again, it's not about trying to bring your heel to the ceiling, but instead trying to kick a hole with that heel in the wall behind you. Well, not literally, but figuratively, of course. Head stays in line with your spine. Nice and controlled here, warming up those glutes, as well as your lower back and hamstrings. We're going to switch sides in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Excellent. Okay, switching sides now. We got left hand to right knee, and then raise that hand up and kick that right heel back straight. Again, now we're squeezing those glutes up at the top. Keep that hand in a nice fist, and it'll help you to engage those upper back muscles at the same time. Again, loosening up and warming up that entire posterior chain on this one.
I definitely feel it right at the top.
Staying focused on keeping that core engaged, as well as those shoulders and hips parallel to the ground. Parallel to the ground with no rotation. Nice deep breaths, staying under control here. Again, not a race on this one, just warming up. Good time here to think about what brought you here. Think about your goals. Think about what motivates you. Set the tone for this workout. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Relax. Excellent. All right, warm-up's complete.
All right.
Shake it loose. Ready to go?
I'm warm.
All right, we're
ready.
ready to go out there too. We're getting started with a superset. So we're gonna go back and forth between 2 exercises. First one we're gonna do is gonna be a sumo pause deadlift. Now I'm gonna be using dumbbells for this one.
And I'm actually just going to be using my body weight for these pause sumos.
So you can decide which variation is right for you, and throughout today's routine, we're gonna encourage you to do so. So for our sumo deadlifts, we're starting with our feet a little bit wider than shoulder width, and we're gonna point out on those toes. Our hands are gonna hang straight down, and our first move is gonna be to break at the hips. Hips go back, then breaking at your knees. We're gonna come down until our thighs are parallel to the ground, pause, and then stand back up. We're doing this 12 times. Let's get it moving, doing it together. And 3, 2, 1, begin. Break at the hips, then the knees. A good 1/1000 at the bottom, and stand back up. Making sure to breathe. We're inhaling on the way down, and then we're exhaling on the way up.
And if you've never done this movement before, it's always nice or good to start with no weight, just so that you can get familiar with the form and with the exercise itself.
That's it. Making sure to keep your weight back in your heels, your feet stay flat. Don't allow yourself to let your weight come forward onto your toes. Keep your back straight, head stays in line with your spine. And at the bottom, I really want you to put that weight in your hips and in your glutes. Make those glutes work there at the bottom. And then drive off your heels through the center of your foot to stand back up. And making sure to breathe. Inhaling on the way down, and then exhaling on the way up, the hardest part of the move. Like I said, we're doing 12 repetitions in total.
You only have 2 more.
Keep those knees out. Don't allow them to come in. Again, that head stays in line with your spine. Last one. Pause and back up.
Ooh.
Excellent. Okay, for the next move, we're both going to be using our dumbbells. I'm going to go a little bit lighter. If you want to use the same weight, feel free to do so. Moving into either a dumbbell stiff leg deadlift or a dumbbell RDL.
And an RDL is just coming just below the knees and right back up.
And I'm gonna come all the way down. So our feet are shoulder width apart, slight bend in those knees. We're gonna let those hips go back first, keeping a slight bend in the knees throughout. Head stays in line with your spine. I'm gonna come all the way down.
And just below the knees.
And then standing back up, squeezing the glutes up at the top. You decide based on your strength and flexibility which variation you feel most comfortable with. 12 repetitions in total. Let's do it. Weight back in the hips. Shoulders stay back. Nice full range of motion. Come back up and squeeze those glutes. Now it's not a race on this one. We do want to focus on time under tension. Nice controlled movements. Head stays in line with our spine, so we don't want you to be looking up at the screen as you're doing this one, but instead allow your head to come down and stay in line with the rest of your body. Try to keep those shoulders retracted, and you are going to feel that stretch in your backside on this one. Give those glutes a nice squeeze up at the top. Notice how we start with a slight bend in our knees, and then that knee angle doesn't change throughout. It's all hinging in the hips. We're breathing in on the way down and exhaling on the way up.
3 more.
Almost there. Last 2. Keep it going. Feeling that backside start to work already. Last one. That's it. And 0. All right, so that's
Excellent.
1 of each. We're going back to those pause sumo deadlifts. We have 1 more time around.
And if you didn't use weight the first time and you feel like you could increase the difficulty a little bit, feel free to do so.
Yep, or the other way around. If you use weight and you're not feeling it this time, you can do without. However it works for you. Toes pointed out just a little bit. Wide stance. And let's begin. Weight back in those hips. Drop it down. Pause. And back up. That's it. Again. Down. Pause. Back up. Every time, sit back. Weight in your glutes. Hold it. Squeeze them. And then come back up. That's it. Excellent work. Keep your back straight. And again, we're breathing in on the way down and exhaling on the way up during that hardest part of the move. You can adjust your weight as needed. Like Claudia said, if you're not feeling the weight on this one, then that's fine. Come back, repeat the workout, and every time you'll get just that much better at it. Focus on that breathing. Focus on staying under control. Focus on that time under tension. If you want to build muscle and strength, can't let momentum take over, but instead we gotta let those muscles do the work. Focus on that time under tension.
2 more.
Last 2 right here. And squeeze those glutes up at the top.
Exhale, yep.
Last one right here. And 12, excellent.
Whew, you survived.
That's it, no more of those. Okay, we're moving back to either the stiff leg deadlifts or the RDL. Again, you decide how far you want to come down. Feet are shoulder width apart, moving right into it here, 12 repetitions. Breaking at the hips and begin. Feel that stretch in the backside. All the way down, all the way up, and squeeze them up at the top. Excellent. Breathing in on the way down and exhaling as you stand back up. Keep that back straight. We don't want your back to round on this one. Back stays nice and straight. And as soon as you feel that back start to round, that's probably about as far as you want to go down. Don't just keep going down after that point.
This is your halfway point right here. 6 more.
Every rep, we're pushing those hips back to the wall behind us, starting with that slight bend in our knees and maintaining it throughout. Squeeze them up at the top. Good, good, good. Remember, it's not about how bad you want it. It's about how hard you're willing to work for it. And that's what you're doing right here.
2 more.
Rep after rep, putting in the work. You got it, HASfit Tribe. Here we go, last one. Make it count. And 0, excellent. All right, let's start our next superset. As you can see, we have our bench ready to go for this next one, but you could also use a couch, a chair, an ottoman, anything that you have available at your disposal. We're gonna get started with a Bulgarian split squat. I'm gonna use dumbbells for this one.
And I'm going to be showing you the body weight variation.
Again, you decide which is appropriate for you. We're each gonna put one leg up on the bench. And now I'm gonna put my front foot on the bench and Claudia's gonna use her ball of the foot. You decide which one you prefer. There's really no preference on our end. Okay, so we're gonna get that front foot out nice and far on this to make sure that we're hitting those glutes. And then we're gonna drop that back knee straight down into that front legs at a 90-degree angle. And then you're standing back up. You decide if you wanna use dumbbells or not. We're gonna do 8 repetitions on each side. Let's get it going and begin. Breathing in on the way down, breathing out on the way up. Keeping that front foot nice and flat, dividing your weight evenly on that foot. Stand all the way up, and again, squeezing those glutes up at the top. Breathing in on the way down, out on the way up for a total of 8 repetitions. Keeping good posture.
2 more on this leg.
Yep, and then we gotta do the other side. 1 more right here. Excellent. Okay, switch it up. Opposite side now. Try to get that opposite foot the same distance so you're equal on both sides. And 3, 2, 1, begin. Straight down. Keeping your balance as well. And if you're having trouble keeping your balance, find a focal point for your eyes, something to look at that you can keep your eyes on. It'll help you stay balanced. Again, nice and controlled on this one.
Halfway.
Not a race. All about that time under tension. Yes, it'd be easier to just fly through them, but we're all about effectiveness, not ease. Excellent. Almost there.
Last one.
And break. All right, so I'm gonna use 1 dumbbell for this next one.
Shake the legs out. And again, I'm sticking with the body weight.
And so we're going to use our bench, chair, couch, whatever you have. We're going to do a hip thrust. So we're going to set up with our upper back on the bench, on the chair, with our feet nice and close to our glutes.
So you're basically just going to have your shoulder blades hinging and locking on your couch or your bench.
With your chin tucked forward, we're going to drop your hips straight down and then bring those hips up, driving off your heels, squeezing your glutes up at the top, and repeat. Notice I have, for extra resistance, I've placed a dumbbell on my waist.
And if this is your first time doing it, do it without any weight whatsoever.
We're doing 12 repetitions. Let's get it going and begin. 1, 2, nice full range of motion, under control on this one.
Squeezing your glutes right at the top.
A lot of times it helps if you kind of bring your toes up, kind of help you to emphasize those glutes. If you're feeling it in your quads, make sure you're driving off those heels. And like Claudia said, squeeze those glutes up at the top. Making sure to breathe.
Halfway point.
Inhaling on the way down, exhaling on the way up. Getting a nice controlled squeeze up at the top. Keeping that chin tucked. Don't let that head go back as you come up, but instead keep your chin tucked, head forward throughout the whole move.
And you have 2 more.
We're almost through it. Come on. Fighting through that burn. We're burning right there with you. Last one.
Nice.
Excellent. Okay, so 1 down of each of those, 1 more to go. Going 2 times through.
Shake those legs out.
Shake them loose. Not
Drop
getting
your
much of a
weight,
break.
add some weight, whatever you have to do to get through this next set.
Adjust as needed, but we're moving right back into those Bulgarian split squats.
I think I'm actually going to have my foot down and not flex this time.
So again, it's just a preference, whatever feels most comfortable for you. All right, get that back foot up. Good posture. Drop that back knee straight down and begin. Good. For a total of 8 repetitions. Keeping balanced. Find a focal point for those eyes. Something to look at so you're not wobbly. Don't be moving your head all over the place. Even me just looking at the camera can throw off my balance on this one. Good. Nice full range of motion.
2 more on this side.
Don't give little half ones, but all the way up, all the way down.
Last one.
Excellent.
Ooh,
okay.
those burn.
Shaking them loose. Let's move right into it. Making sure you got that next foot equal distance. Good posture. And let's begin. 8 repetitions in total. Last 8 of these. This is a tough move, but you are tougher. Learning to love that burn. Realizing you're tougher than that burn. You're in control.
Halfway point.
You got to make the mind run the body, not the other way around. That's what you're learning to do right here. Excellent. Squeeze those glutes up at the top.
Last one.
Almost there. Nice. And 8. Whew. Burn so good. All right, let's keep this pace up. Come on. Getting that booty burning. Moving into those hip thrusts. I'm using my dumbbell. Setting it up on my waist.
Again, hinging your shoulder blades on your bench or your chair.
Chin is tucked. Feet are nice and close to your glutes. Don't have your feet too far out in front of you. And drop those hips and raise them. That's 1. Excellent. Last 12 right here. Make them count, HASfit. Try.
Again, keeping your gaze forward, your chin tucked.
And come on, all the way up. All the way down, all the way up. Getting a nice full range of motion on this one. Again, 12 repetitions in total. You got this. Come on. Let's go.
Halfway.
If you're starting to feel your quads get involved, pull those toes up and drive off your heels. It'll make sure that those glutes are the ones doing the work. Excellent. Come on, you got it. Nothing can stop you right here.
3 more.
Last 3 repetitions. You got this. Don't give up. Come on. Squeeze them up at the top. Breathing in on the way down.
Last one.
Out on the way up. And 12. Excellent. All right, next up, we're attacking those glutes with a tri-set. So that means we have 3 exercises, 2 rounds apiece.
Back to back.
Back to back. On the floor we go. Getting started with a couple of clam variations. We're lying down on our sides. We're gonna put our feet together, knees together, bent at a 90-degree angle, and our feet are in line with our hips. I'm gonna come up on my forearm.
And I'm actually gonna lie down.
Now, at the same time, I'm gonna open my hips and bring my hips up off the ground, squeezing my glutes, and return.
And I'm actually just doing the clam side lying leg raise, as you see here, opening and closing.
You decide which variation is right for you. 12 repetitions in total. Let's get it moving. Either way, we're squeezing those glutes on every repetition, getting a full range of motion, opening the legs all the way up, and then closing them in between.
I like to leave my hand on my hips here just to ensure that I'm not rotating my hips back. That's a no-no. You want to keep your hips nice and in a straight line.
Making sure to breathe, inhaling as the legs close, exhaling as we're opening them up. And if you are performing my variation, coming up onto that opposite side inside leg and squeezing both glutes.
And 1 more.
Full range of motion. And 12. Good. Okay, so from this same position now, I'm going to come up and do a side plank where I'm on one knee, my opposite leg is straight.
And I'm actually going to stay here in this exact same position.
Now we're going to perform a side lying leg raise. You decide which variation is right for you. Leg all the way up, all the way down for 12 reps. Let's get it going. And 1. Full range of motion. 2. If you're up in this side plank variation, it's going to hurt this base leg just as much, if not more, as the leg that's moving. That is on purpose.
And that's your halfway point.
Full range of motion all the way up, all the way down. Fighting through that burn. Let's go. Come on, HASfit Tribe.
That's 10. 2 more.
Where you at? Right here.
11. Last one.
12. Good. Now I'm going to get down to that same position that Claudia is in, and we're both going to perform the same move, a pulse. So we're just going to make small little moves here for 20 seconds. Leg stays straight. We're pulling back on those toes, keeping a knife edge with the foot, and it's 20 seconds. So about a 1 to 2 inch move here.
This is going to be a burner.
Ooh, glutes are on fire. That's all right. That's how we know it's working. Fight through that burn. Fighting through it, everyone. Let's go. Come on. What do you got? What do you got? For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Oh. All right. So we're flipping over now. We're going to go through the same sequence on the opposite leg. All right. So we're getting started with those clams. So again, I'm going to be on my forearm.
And again, I'm down here.
Knees are bent. Feet are together. Let's get it going right into it here. Open them up. Close them. And again, I'm popping that hip up. We have 12 repetitions. Keep that head in line with your spine. Nice defined moves here. Controlling both ends of the move.
That's halfway.
Good. Not flying through, not using momentum. Also controlling the end of the move where you're closing the legs, not just the end where you're lifting them.
11. You have 1 more. And 12.
Good. Okay. Now I'm coming up onto that forearm, onto that side plank, and right into the side leg raises for 12 repetitions. Pull those toes back, make a knife edge with the foot. Head stays in line with your spine. Full range of motion here.
That's 6.
Come on, let's go. Burn them out. Burn them out. That burn is how we know it's working.
9. 10. 2 more.
And last one. 12. Good.
Right.
Okay. I'm matching Claudia now on my side. And 20 seconds of pulses.
This is gonna burn.
Come on.
But you've done it before.
Remember, you got to be tougher than that burn.
It.
It's all in your head now. It's all in your head. Fighting through. Not even physical anymore. It's all mental. You're in charge. Gotta make the mind run the body, not the other way around. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All right, believe it or not, that's one time through. That means we gotta do it one more time. Come on now, HASfit Tribe, you got this.
Let's go, no downtime.
Come on, let's go. Opposite side now. How bad do you want those? How bad do you want that booty right here? Come on, get it working. Up on my forearm, feet are together, and let's go. Come on, you gotta work for it right here. If you want what others don't have, you gotta be willing to do what others aren't willing to do. That's what we're doing right here. Putting in the reps, putting in the work. You got this, come on. Fighting through.
And that's 9.
Rep by rep.
10, 2 more.
There it is.
11, and last one.
Okay, I'm up on my forearm. Either way, we're doing our leg raises. You decide if you want to be up or down, but let's do them together. Come on. Full range of motion. We're right there with you, feeling every repetition. You're not alone, HASfit Tribe. We understand if you want change to happen, it takes being challenged. That's what you're doing right here.
10, 11, last one.
Excellent. Okay, let's move into those pulses. Come on. That's it. 20 seconds. Begin. Short little pulses. Let's go. Keep that leg up. Don't quit. Don't give up. Don't hit that pause button. There's no quitting you. Let's see it right here.
Remember to breathe through this movement.
That's it.
Hold your breath.
No, do not hold your breath. Come on, let's see it. Prove to yourself how tough you are right here. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All right, flipping over. We're almost through this tricep, I promise you. Come on, let's go. Keep it moving. No downtime. Feet are together. And open those legs up. Let's do it. 1, 2, full range of motion. 3, good. Come on, keep it up. Let's go. It's all mental. All mental.
Halfway.
Those who believe they can and those who believe they can't are both right. Which one are you right here? Come on, let's make it count.
10, 2 more.
Come on, that's it. Just 2 more? Just 1 more? Excellent.
All right.
Okay, here we go.
Right into those leg raises.
And begin. Full range of motion. All the way up, all the way down. You got it. Your buns are telling you they don't have any more left, but they're lying to you. You got to run the show. Come on.
8, 9, 10, 2 more. 11, last one.
Excellent.
12.
Okay, we're down for some pulses. Let's get it going. Finish strong right here.
Here we go.
And begin. 20 seconds. That's it. You got this. You got this. Come on. Nothing can stop you. Come on, right here. Pushing through it. Pushing through it. Go to your happy place, wherever that is. Think about your goals. Think about how good you're going to feel when this workout is done and you've pushed through it. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Whew, excellent job. All right, we have one last superset remaining. 2 exercises.
2. That's it.
2 rounds of each of them. Getting started with that frog pump. I'm going to use one dumbbell for this one.
And I'm going to show you again the body weight version.
You decide what's right for you. We're lying down on our back with our knees open. Our feet are together. We're going to tuck our chin in the same fashion that we did on those hip thrusts. Forward. Upper arm is flat on the ground. I'm going to place this weight on my stomach, my lower abs here. And now we're going to drive those feet into the ground, squeeze our glutes up at the top, and return. Now repeating that move for 30 seconds. As many as you can get. Let's get it moving. Begin. Breathe. One frog pump right into the next. Keep those legs open. Driving off your feet and squeeze those glutes on every repetition.
And you want to make sure that your heels are as close to your bum as you can get them.
Making sure to breathe throughout. Do not hold your breath. Keeping on, like Claudia said, keep those feet close to you. If you need to readjust, feel free to do so. Full range of motion all the way down and then come up all of the way.
Just pump it out.
That's it, just pump it out. Let's go, last 10 seconds. How many can you get? Right here, come on, crank them out. Burn those glutes out for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Excellent. Okay, stand down on the floor for the next one. We're gonna move into an iso hip up. Now on this one, you can decide whether or not you wanna do one leg or two legs. Now we're driving off the heels, squeezing your glutes, and we're just gonna hold. I'm gonna do one leg at a time.
And I'm gonna do both legs down on the ground.
And we're holding for 30 seconds or 15 seconds per leg. You decide which variation is right for you. Either way, keep that foot nice and close to your glutes. Driving off your heel.
Woo! After those frog pumps,
Yeah, it's a
you
killer.
should really be able to feel it.
It's a killer combination.
Well, I mean, after everything else.
That's true. It's been a heck of a workout. You're doing one leg, switch.
Woo.
Doing two legs, just stay up.
Hang tough.
That's it.
Literally hang tough.
Stay tough right here. Pushing yourself because nobody else can or will do it for you. Right here. Right now. Let's do it. Come on. You got it. Squeeze those glutes. Nice, straight, flat back. Just keep the glutes squeezed. That's it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. No downtime.
Right
Moving
back into those frog pumps.
right back into those frog pumps. If you're using your weight, grab it. Otherwise, let's begin.
Pump it out.
Pump it out. Last set of these. You're nearing the end right here. Think about how far you've come. Think about how good you're gonna feel when this workout's all over with, and you can cross it off of your list for the day. No matter what the rest of the day brings, you know you got your workout in, you know you pushed yourself, and you can check this puppy off your list.
That's right.
Let's go. Burn them out. Let's go, HASfit Tribe. Where you at?
Chin tucked into your chest, driving those elbows into the ground and pumping.
Last 10 seconds. Where you
Here
at?
we go.
Where you at? Keep those feet nice and close to you. Don't let them come out. Come on, come on, come on. That's it. Let's see it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. No downtime. Right
Burns.
into that iso hip up. Come on, let's go. Up on one leg or two. You decide. Either way, this is it. Go to that happy place. This is it right here. Nobody said it'd be easy, but it will be worth it. We're not stopping when it hurts. We're stopping when we're done. Come on, let's go.
Hold it, hold it.
You got it. Go to that happy place.
Hold it and breathe.
Almost there, almost there. If you're doing one leg, you can switch. Two legs, stay up. It's the
Stay
halfway
there.
point.
Stay in your focus zone.
That's it. We're so close right here. Come on, finish strong. All the way to the end. Sprint to that finish line. Almost there, almost there. Let's go. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And come on down nice and slowly.
Whew.
You made it. Glutes
Excellent
are on
work.
fire, but you made it. Nice job. All right, you don't have to go too far. We're gonna move into a cool down. And so we're gonna stay on the floor for the cool down. And the purpose of the cool down is to allow our heart rates to come down slowly and get some mobility work in at the same time.
Yes.
So let's turn over, do some yoga inspired moves here. We're gonna start with a downward facing dog. So we're gonna come up onto all fours and then come on up into a high plank position on your feet and slowly walk those feet forward, relaxing at your shoulders, pulling your hips back like somebody just grabbed your hips and they're pulling them back behind you. Nice, big, relaxed, deep breaths here. You can either keep both legs straight or, like Claudia is doing, you can walk your legs out, kind of isolate right and left legs. You decide which one you feel most comfortable with. Pull those hips back. Nice, big, deep breaths here. Relaxing at the shoulders as well. Just loosening up that entire posterior chain all down your backside.
Got a lot of work today.
Indeed it did. All right, now we're gonna come down into an upward facing dog. Drive those hips to the floor, squeeze your glutes, head, chin, chest up to the ceiling. Squeeze those glutes as you stretch your anterior muscles, chest, abs, hip flexors. Squeeze your glutes while you're right here. If this is too much for you right now, you can come down onto your feet, onto your legs. You decide what's most appropriate for you. Either way, I want you squeezing your glutes while you're here. More nice, big, deep breaths. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Down onto your knees. We're going to sit back into a child's pose, sitting down onto your feet. Arms are extended in front of you, nice and straight. Relax those shoulders. Again, pulling those hips back. Nice, big, deep, controlled breaths here. Just taking a second to be proud of what you've achieved so far today. Breathe. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Come on up nice and slowly. And that is it. You made it, Claudia. Nice work.
You made it.
Boom. Nice work to you guys.
You can stay on the ground if you want.
Yeah, you can hang out on the ground if you'd like. We got to get up. Thank you so much for working out with us today. Please support our mission of keeping these great workouts free by checking out our HASfit app. It's available for both Android and iOS. You can also visit our store, pick up some gear like a HASfit shirt, or my book, Stay Fit for Life.
And if you did like this workout with us today, which we know you did, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up and hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss another brand new workout from HASfit.
Make sure to tag your selfies out there with hashtag HASfit and we'll throw them a like. Thank you so much for working out with us today. I'm Coach Kozak.
And I'm Claudia.
And we will see you at your next workout.